Hello again, everyone. So today's day we're going to go ahead and take a look at this French ration, 24-hour ration, menu number 14. I've really been waiting for one of these, and of course thank you very much to foreignmre.com for sending me this and for sponsoring the channel. So we definitely appreciate you guys over there. A lot of great stuff coming out of there, so if you haven't checked out foreignmre.com, make sure you do. Free shipping to any United States address, and contact them if you're international. They'll get you some rations if you want them. So, okay, let's go ahead and crack open the package. And this is just a little plastic here, just for protecting the cardboard. Not super heavy duty cardboard, but it does look like it has a rip. Oh, jeez, now I'm hitting stuff. Okay, so it does it about halfway. That's interesting. So we'll just go ahead and carefully kind of cut the rest of that open. Anyway. Alright, lots of good stuff in here right off the bat. So we've got some muesli. Looks like it has some, like a chocolate muesli or something. That's cool. Too bad I don't read French. It'd be really great if I did. I took Spanish, even though I don't claim to speak much of that either. But yeah, there we go. There's some muesli. Biscuits. Here we go. Ooh, 3 varieties? What? Interesting. So I wonder if this is like sweet, salty, savory, something like that. I don't know. Plain. I thought I read on here that it was only like 2 varieties, but heck yeah, 3 varieties. That's awesome. Of course, that looks like maybe like a whole wheat or something. Anyway, we will certainly get into it. This is the powdered soup, I believe. Again, a lot of this is going to be sort of an adventure for me because I don't read French. I am familiar with this. I believe I had some of this in a British ration. So apricot jam, kind of neat. That should be good. What is this? Isotonic drink. Judging by the picture, looks like an orange or a grapefruit. So that should be good. Very nice. Nougat, fruit nougat. Good. Nice and soft. Maybe it looks like the drink package here. So, oh yeah, that's got a nice little plastic on that. Go ahead and cut through and let's see what we have in here. Alright. So I would assume that's 2 instant coffees there. It does separate, so 2 coffees. Maybe like a mint tea. Okay. Another tea. Neat. Sugars. Got some daddy sugar. I believe this is salt and pepper, which is neat. This is something I've complained about U.S. rations, not putting pepper in things. Honestly, a lot of times I would rather have pepper than salt. Maybe some sort of like maybe a hot cocoa drink? Neat. Alright. Rock and roll, guys. I'm loving this. A packet of tissues. I thought this was funny because in the British one they also had like a package of like little commercial tissues that kind of looked like it came out of the all the travel aisle of like a store where you get the smaller packs of things. So there we go again. Wonder if this is our tuna maybe? Let me see here on the box. So yeah, so maybe the pickled tuna. I mean, I know that's tuna, thawed. At least I believe so, in my limited knowledge of other languages. So, little tin. And this, let's see, Mont Blanc. What is that? Again, my knowledge of French would be awesome. Is this my milky dessert? I don't know. I believe that's milk. So, who's milk? Ritza milk. So, yeah. Should be interesting. I'll figure it out. My taste buds don't lie to me. Okay. Energy bar. Like a coffee bar. Probably some caffeine in there. Nice little fun size. Let's see. Little fruit bar here, maybe. Pâté de fruits. Nice and soft. What else we got? Okay. Another energy bar. Peach and apricot. Cool. A lot of little bars here. This is great. Ah, yes. Chocolate. 70% cocoa. I would not necessarily usually go over that. I know I've known people who like the really bitter chocolate. Yeah, going above 70, 75, and I'm really, it's a little too bitter for me. And let's see here, we got our little heater. So yeah, that'll be good. Obviously, we'll heat our tins. I think this is the first ration I've kind of came across that had this particular setup. So, oh yeah, we got the whole deal. So you got fuel tabs, the heater, foldable heater. This little guy. Another piece of the heater, maybe. What are these? Bet these are yeah, water tabs, purification tablets. So that's good. Little packet of matches in a baggie. Look at that. Heck yeah. Reminder of home, maybe? Oh my god, what is this? What is this thing? What? Are we serious? Oh, what a cute little contraption here. What is this? I don't even know how to... Oh, okay, it folds. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but I'm using it. Wow, dude. It's foldable. It's a little foldable spork. This is like what the girls would use for their dollies. Oh, that's hilarious. Good times. And then a little trash bag. That's interesting. And that was all in that little kit, the heating kit. Very cool. Finally, we get to our mains. Like, my God, we've been looking at so much stuff. This is fantastic. So, okay, here's our beef salad. And at least on the box, they say to eat this cold. I don't know if it's because, like, maybe there's just not enough heating tablets or whatever, but we'll see. I mean, I'll probably eat it cold, and then maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've seen people heat those up, though. And then finally, this is our... I believe it was specifically pork cheek. Yeah, pork cheek with raviolis. So, pork cheek could be a very tender piece of pork. There's no doubt about that. I'm very excited to get into a lot of this because there's just so much good stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to kind of split this up amongst breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then we'll kind of come back to everything, and then start working through and having our food. Because you know, the one reason I was super interested in getting a French ration is, you know, the French know food. At least they keep saying they do. It should be very interesting to try out. And oh, you know what? I bet I see what this is supposed to do. So it looks like you're supposed to go maybe pull this up to have a tab to stick down in here to... Oh, silly American. Come on. Why can't you figure this out? Okay, so the pull tabs stop here. You break that down. It would come up with this had I not been knife heavy, and then you could have closed it. Ah, I see. Okay, well, not happening now. Maybe next time. Anyway, folks, yeah, that was the unboxing. I'm going to go ahead and portion everything out and see what I come up with. Be right back. Alright, so for better or worse, here's what we're going to have for breakfast. Now, obviously, we have our muesli. I decided to grab two of the bars. We got the coffee flavored energy bar, and then our fruit, looks like raspberry fruit bar. And then I'm going to have the tea, one of the teas, which I believe is mint, and then this hot cocoa. I think we'll have that too. So, first things first, let's go ahead and get our tea steeping in our excellent foreign MRE mug here that I was sent. Little tea bag. Yep, definitely mint. See, I can read some stuff. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. Something like that. Bit of a different tea bag set up there. Alright. So we're going to let that steep and get the rest of our stuff going. And let's bring in my second cup. Not as special of a cup. We'll do our cocoa here. Let's see. Oh, there's tear notch. Whoa, tear notch. Okay. Wow, that smells good. That smells very good. Might have too much water here for it, but we'll see. I don't know. Looks like decent color there. Okay. Finally, I just grabbed a bowl here. We're going to do our muesli. Now, I did notice that this did have English instructions on it, so we are looking for the 125 mils for this, but if you can see this picture here, now, the bag that they're portraying in this picture is certainly not this bag, because this looks like it has a little, like a fold out. Certainly doesn't. A bottom that can sit down. It's like, here, mix it in the bag. Right. The muesli is like literally up here. There's no room for water, so we're going to have to mix this in the bowl. Oh, losing it. There we go. Got chocolate chips in there. A whole bunch of stuff. And if I was reading this, what did I read? So, flake cereal. Okay, so wheat flakes, oat flakes, barley flakes, sunflower seeds, skim milk, chocolate chips. So, smells good. And looks like it does have some cocoa powder, so you know the picture here where it kind of looks like chocolatey milk. I think it's gonna we're gonna have like a chocolatey milk. Okay, I'm just gonna add my water in there. See how it turns out. Yep, looking chocolatey. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and let this sit, sort of rehydrate just for a few seconds. And then let's move to our bars here. Let's consume these. We'll start with this fruit bar, which I'm assuming is raspberry, just by the picture. Ooh, my goodness. That looks like sugar, just pure sugar. Alright, let's try it out. Oh my god. Yeah, raspberry. How can I accurately describe the consistency? It's kind of like a gummy bear. You know, maybe, yeah, kind of like a gummy bear consistency that's been sugared. Very dense bar, but good flavor. Sweet, but not overly sweet. So yeah, that's interesting. It's very interesting. It's not bad at all. Let's try our little coffee bar here. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's a little slimy, oily. Like literally touching it. Interesting. Definitely smells of coffee. That is an interesting taste. So you take a bite of it, and it just basically starts to disintegrate in your mouth. Kind of creamy. A really interesting bar. Huh. Definitely get that coffee taste. No doubt about that. It's kind of a weird... It's just different, really. Try a sip of our cocoa here. Gonna wash everything down. Yeah, maybe a little too much water. But still good. Still has a nice cocoa taste. Tastes like good quality. Good quality hot chocolate. Pretty good. Dive into our muesli here. This is kind of like maybe what you'd give your kids or something here. Just chocolate. Alright. Get a little bit of everything. Okay. There we go. Pretty good. Making a mess. Yeah. Definitely not sweet. It is a good taste. Muesli is something that kind of grows on you. Because, like, normal muesli can be kind of boring. But, excuse me, once you start eating on it, it's really quite good. And satisfying. I'm going to eat one of these chocolate chips just solo. See, not a sweet chocolate. I think it said 60% cocoa. But it's a good quality chocolate. You know, I say that this kind of looks like something you'd give a kid. Maybe here in America. Because we tend to just pile crap in breakfast foods so that kids will eat it. But here, this is a very adult bowl of muesli. Not bitter chocolate, but definitely not sweet chocolate. It definitely has a lot more grown-up taste. I think if I fed this to my kids, they'd be like, what the heck is this crap? Like even your liquid here, it doesn't, it's not like, obviously it has that chocolatey look, but it's not overly chocolatey. This is something it's very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Go ahead and give our tea a try. Nice color. Although it smells of mint, maybe not the most minty flavor. Maybe. Of course, the problem with tea is generally you want to drink tea as fresh as humanly possible, and what we tend to get into is that getting these tea bags, and tea tends to lose its flavor a little bit. It's not a bad cup of tea, and maybe I'll set the bag back in there and let it steep a little bit longer. But, you know, I guess maybe I'm just looking for a little bit more mint flavor. But yeah, I mean it's okay. It's a decent cup. It's all right. I've had better. I've had worse. So anyway, folks, I'm gonna go ahead here and finish up breakfast, and then we'll look at getting back to you for lunch. See you in a bit.